back with more of My Southern Home, and I'm here with Kirby Barber with Barber Cabinet Company. And Kirby, I love the fact that you took us here today because it is a sweet farmhouse on a farm.
Correct. Most of the homes that we have taken you to have been in a neighborhood or smaller communities that have a farmhouse feel, but then don't have the outside, the real farmhouse. They have over 600 acres here, and it really truly is a complete farmhouse.
So I love being to homes that you guys worked with that are remodels because it's such a treat for me to see what the home looked like before and then to come afterwards and see this complete transformation and what you guys did for the family.
Yes, when I first came to the property, it was a younger lady and her family, and I was kind of surprised. And then they filled me in that this was actually a family home that was passed along through generations, so that her grandmother lived in it. So when I first came, the kitchen was super dark. There was a wall here with some cabinetry. There were soffits. There was just not as much charm. The kitchen was done back in 1960.
And it had wallpaper from the 1960s.
It did. But it's really neat. She still incorporated some of the elements from her grandmother's kitchen. She incorporated the stove that she had and the refrigerator. So all of that was still incorporated. Her grandmother was a basket weaver, so she included some of that around here in some of her cabinetry and stuff too.
It's nice when you're working with a custom cabinet company like yourself, Kirby, because you can take things that are important to the homeowner and then design the cabinets around that.
You can. We met numerous times to kind of go through what she was really trying to achieve in this home, and I felt like we got a good grasp on that.
So you did multiple rooms. We're in the kitchen now, but you helped her with the master bath, and then you also helped her with her mudroom.
Yes, we did. It was, again, another dark area that we transformed into a lighter, brighter area that was more functional for her kids when they come in the back door.
Kirby, it's amazing how small changes make such a big difference, and you were the inspiration for moving the wall that separates the kitchen from the staircase and the other rooms.
Yes, so the contractor is actually a family friend to the family that lives here, and he is a good friend of mine as well. And so we have a great relationship where I can kind of be like, hey, let's take this wall out. Let's create this. And we kind of laughed and giggled about it. And he was like, no way, I'm not doing this. And I said, but it would open up this great view to her beautiful, antique staircase. And he thought I was crazy. And so the homeowner loved the idea, came back to him later that evening, and they agreed to open it up. He made it happen.
Well, I say on this show a lot, Kirby, that who you choose is important, and that's why it's always great to work with professionals like yourself and Barber Cabinet Company, because you can see things that other people can't when it comes to creating your dream space.
We try to look at all the elements in the home to see how we can make the space more comfortable and more inviting and also more functional for the family. So opening the doorway was a huge, huge thing in this design process.
And Kirby, that decision really opened up the space because now when she's cooking or preparing lunches or doing homework, she is looking at this beautiful staircase instead of a wall.
Correct. It was also going to make the room feel a little bit more enclosed and tighter and not as open to the rest of the household. So it was a great decision made by all.
All right, well, thank you so much, Kirby. I really appreciate it.
I always appreciate you too.
We'll be back with more of My Southern Home in just a moment.